everyone. From rough materials to smooth tableware, all thanks to the careful and skilled work of a professional.
The finished piece, I do like it a lot. Looks really cool.
I'm convinced that epoxy resin surfboards were made just to enjoy the captivating manufacturing process. This guy can make concrete as smooth as silk. Don't worry, it doesn't ruin the high-quality wood. In fact, the charring actually extends its lifespan by decades. They collect dozens of bananas faster than you can even eat one. Rubber is used to make things like tires, cables, pipes, and many other items. But let's go back to the source and explore how this material is gathered. Peeling bark off a tree looks much easier than it actually is, and look at how perfectly he's doing it. This isn't artificial intelligence. This flawless roof was built by the hands of these workers. In the hands of a professional, leather can be transformed into a unique accessory. All it takes is the proper tools, skill, and creativity. A guy can turn regular cement into anything with a spatula, even incredibly realistic looking rock. He's so good at trimming brushes, I'd trust him with my haircut. It's too pretty to eat. I'd want to leave it as a piece of decor instead. Anyone passing by the wall will think it's actually made of stone. What an incredible talent. Seems like it's never been this spotless, even when it was brand new. His meticulous approach ensures that the tiles are as perfectly level as the surface of water.
Andy Richards, how much does it cost? It really does depend on the size of the area, the drainage, the steps, manhole covers. There's a few little variables that sort of come into play. Gravel breakfast.
Just imagine how much time and effort they saved with this brilliant life hack. They've worked together for so long that they've perfected not just the technique, but also the choreography. This pal knows that removing rust is no easy task, but with his awesome gadget, he handles it like a pro. Yes, he actually gets paid for this stress-relieving job. The perfect door for those moments when boredom kicks in. Have you ever seen how massive springs are made? Here's a small part of the process. With such precision and attention to detail, the guy could easily have become a surgeon. The process of pouring epoxy floors is always captivating, with results that never fail to impress. Every perfectionist should give this kind of work a try at least once in their life. The most satisfying part of his job is the final step, trimming away the extra wallpaper. He handles it with such finesse.
Tá bom, meu filho. Chega de vídeo. Não, parceiro, só.
While some were saying that setting up the security post was a long and tedious process, he had already done it. It's clear why handmade lace is worth every penny. Hello everyone. From jaw-dropping coincidences to awe-inspiring natural wonders, we've put together a compilation of moments that were destined to be caught on camera. Get ready to be amazed, and let's get it on. These guys sure know how to make a dramatic appearance in front of the camera. Praia do Norte Beach in Nazaré, Portugal, is famous for its massive waves.
Do you want to come in? Oh my god! Yes! Babe!
This rock boat floats along the coast of Marseille, constantly changing the landscape and capturing the attention of both travellers and locals. The sculpture, made from epoxy resin, foam and paint, was mounted on an old boat and created by French artist Julien Berthier in 2021. A massive leatherback turtle was spotted on one of Spain's beaches. Adult turtles can weigh up to 700 kilograms, so it's no surprise they need a tow truck to move them.
Come on!
túnel. Estamos a punto de pasar por debajo. Allá hay otro barco, allá a aquel lado. Se llama Salta. Y viene también un crucero por encima.
Bueno, vamos a ver si no nos cae el agua.
Adiós.
For possibly the first time, a cruise ship and a cargo vessel were spotted on the bridge rather than under it. A devastating tornado struck Nebraska and neighboring regions on April the 26th, 2024. The sheer power of nature is unstoppable.
Now once they're all off, you should be able to just stick a bar in here and make it loose.
你慢点，小心点算了。
往前喷，就你面前那个。我操！
A bullet spinning on ice. Now that's something you don't see every day.
转啊！还在转！我靠！这子弹在这转呢！我靠！牛逼啊，你哥！牛逼！还在转，还在转！牛逼啊！你看，你看一个趴在那个。我靠！我要看看这弹头，我还没看过。
Here's another proof that cats are liquid.
In Australia, it's always a very good tip before you put your shoes on to have a look inside your shoe to make sure there's nothing in there. Just like this shoe, which does have something in there, and if you can have a look, you'll see that we have a snake inside.
Just by watching my videos, but still.
And I'm gonna get yelled at because mom sent me texts going, "You left."
This video shows a tornado near Laramie, Wyoming, that occurred in 2018. It was rated EF3 on the Fujita scale, meaning its winds could have reached speeds of 217 to 265 kilometers per hour.
A couple years after we moved out here, her and my dad came through on their way to Nebraska to try to find one.
On January the 2nd, 2019, a rare atmospheric phenomenon called a double solar halo was observed in the Argentine city of La Rioja. It was one of those moments you just had to film. Where else but in India would you see an elephant used as a tow truck? Kayaking near a glacier in Alaska is not only a breathtaking sight, but also an exhilarating adventure.
Woohoo! That was cool!
Their number one enemy is door openings.
Oh my god. Okay, no way. Julie, look at the baby cow.
Julie! Oh my god! Oh my god! Julie!
Why are you in such a hurry? The future's already here. People with a fear of heights will definitely not like this breakfast idea, but I have to admit, it looks pretty amazing. The stunning beauty of Baikal makes your heart skip a beat. Swimming with a whale shark might seem like something out of a fantasy, but these folks truly believe in miracles. Volcan de Fuego is an active stratovolcano located in Guatemala. Despite its potential danger, it attracts tourists who can even hike to the summit, but only with experienced guides and under relatively safe conditions.
Get up there right between the heads.
Oh, it's still going. Man, that is still going.
Oh my god!
The subway looks incredibly post-apocalyptic without any people.
knows?
This chicken knows what it's doing. This is probably the most incredible friendship story. A young woman rescued her future friend from a closing safari park several years ago and took him in as a pet. Now they go fishing together and have a great time.
¡Dios mío! Me estoy frizando las bolas, puñeta, me las frizo. Dios, en Puerto Rico las tenía bien calientitas, oh Dios. Abuela, te necesito aquí para que
He
me
definitely knows he's being filmed.
¿Qué carajo yo dije? No entiendo. ¿Qué dije? Corte.
Assalamualaikum. Kazır Karagöz Buttakan Kazır. Yukarı yaşasın değil mi üstte?
The rain vortex artificial waterfall stands at nearly 130 feet. If you happen to find yourself at Singapore's airport, make sure to check out this engineering marvel. Free trampoline. In areas with strong tree root systems, the ground can feel bouncy because the roots hold the soil structure together, compressing under pressure and then springing back. If not for this video, the story would sound like pure fiction. Better look away if you're scared of spiders.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Man.
Oh my gosh.
They had a caver out here. He had some students. He told them, dig it out. So they dug it out. And beautiful inside. The top is pure white. Not stalactite, but just from the...
So you've been in there before?
Yeah. You slide down there, you slide back up.
It's great that the installers are now included with the product.
Can't hit the other one either, man.
Do it!
Oh my God! No way!
It's crazy.
This
You got mine. Okay, come on.
After that flying beer, I don't think any technology can surprise me anymore. During a powerful storm in 2014, a small coastal village in Cornwall was hit by waves reaching 6 to 9 meters and wind gusts exceeding 130 kilometers per hour. Sometimes we all need something like that. If you're a fan of adrenaline, speed, and jaw-dropping stunts, the Hot Wheels show is a must-see.
Tomame, ese es un...
An arapaima with babies. This species, by the way, is one of the largest freshwater fish in the world.
Lagi makan tuh.
Oh, udah lapar ya.
Baru bergana Pak Ai. Lihat, baru panjang lah masih berjalan. Tadi. Kenapa Ai? Kudunya tak ada berjalan pulang Pak Ai.
Hopefully they're just playing around. Just one random mishap turned an ordinary day into an unforgettable memory.
Will do.
It seems it wasn't him blocking their way, but rather they were blocking his. The greatest moments in life are those that happen by chance. Hello everyone, get ready for takeoff. We're about to witness some unusual sky incidents, impressive maneuvers by skilled pilots, and just stunning appearances of aircraft. Let's get it on.
Bingo, controlando todo para que pase el supertanque. Ahí está Oquija también, lo que tienen que dar la orden para que pueda pasar bien.
The Space Shuttle and its impressive landings. Regardless of what others think, it's these kinds of developments that are paving the way for our future. This Boeing C-17 Globemaster III is overtaking another of the same model in the air. The Golfer was already mid-swing when a single-engine plane landed right on the course.
I know it.
The toughest part of flying, as everyone says, is takeoff and landing, and this is the proof right here. In cold weather, it's not just cars with summer tires that can lose traction, but even aircraft landing gear. The B-2 bomber, equipped with stealth technology, is considered the most expensive production aircraft in aviation history. Such maneuvers are commonly used in maritime rescue operations, where rapid access to distant objects at sea is required. This is the spectacular landing of a blimp at the annual festival held at the historic Tustin Air Base in Orange County, California. The event celebrates dirigibles, airships, and aviation in general.
Oh, just a minute.
Oh. Hang on to that rudder, baby. There's what we call a ground. Hopefully just come all the way around. Jesus. And stop. Very nicely done. That's what's called the ground loop, though, where that big torque of that rotary engine wants to spin her around. That looks like there's a little damage done to the airplane.
You getting this?
Oh yeah. YouTube.
Yeah, put it up. You're gonna get hundreds of hits.
Whoa.
The Airbus A330neo isn't designed for vertical takeoff, but in exceptional circumstances, its powerful Rolls-Royce Trent 7000 engines and improved aerodynamic features make it capable of achieving it. Facing winds of 320 km per hour in a V-22 Osprey.
Look at that ring.
in-air refueling of a CH-53E using a legacy KC-130 aircraft. This maneuver requires surgical precision. Pilots must maintain a distance of just a few meters while fuel is transferred through the hose. The crew of the Halo multi-role helicopter successfully transported a Flanker B fighter jet at an altitude of 200 meters. Despite the load on the external sling, they managed to achieve a pretty decent speed of 100 to 150 kilometers per hour.
Oh my god. Holy s***. Elliot.
Watch out! Oh, wow. Oh, yeah! Woo!
Look at that, buddy.
The American converter plane, the Bell Boeing V-22 Osprey, lands at Glen Island Park in New Rochelle on Memorial Day. "44-year-old farmer John Hambert from Cleveland, Tennessee, USA, is a former pilot who built his own plane. The weather forecast promised a clear day before takeoff, but things quickly changed. A light rain turned into a dangerous storm. Despite the wild conditions, he managed to land the aircraft safely.
Cover your ears, Dad. Trust me.
Minimum 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, retard, retard.
Landing blind in thick fog, it feels straight out of a post-apocalyptic movie. The equipment was dropped onto the landing site while the plane was flying at over 360 kilometers per hour.
Okay, there is the very large air tanker, and that is the big one. The mothership, the 747, doing another pass. First one was an observation, this one might be the live one.
This is what aeronautical wonders look like. Loops and turns, all signs of not just talent, but also years of training. It's impressive to see an MH-60S Nighthawk touch down on a destroyer for refueling. When the world's largest helicopter needs refueling, it gets help from another helicopter of the same kind. The Halo transports another Halo, something you certainly don't see every day. A railway car carrying railroad ties caught fire, so a water bomber was called for help. Training for boarding a water bomber in the Halifax harbour. Be careful, after watching this video you might just want to get a pilot license. A near vertical takeoff from a ship in a Harrier jet is a maneuver that demands great precision and skill from the pilot. This is how the French Dassault Rafale fighter jet flies with its afterburner on. Oshkosh EAA Air Venture is the largest aviation event in the world, held annually in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, USA. This spectacular gathering attracts thousands of pilots and aviation enthusiasts, turning the local airport into not just the busiest in the world, but, as these scenes show, one of the most breathtaking too. The Canadair CL-415, also known as the amphibious aircraft, is preparing to fight fires in France over Lake Montagnard-Vignonnet.
Too low, terrain. Bank angle, bank angle. Bank angle, bank angle.
The landing was absolutely flawless. The vintage Douglas DC-3 transport and passenger plane in action. It's so iconic that it still leaves a lasting impression today. Hello everyone! From breathtaking treehouse structures and buildings with quirky exteriors to fully functional floating homes, we've gathered examples of houses that will completely change the way you think about living spaces. Let's get it on. These guys built the world's first house out of a public toilet booth. It's a social project designed to show that everyone can have a home. Each house is insulated, so it would be perfect for getting through a mild winter. A rugged home inside a real CH-47D Chinook military helicopter. Sounds unbelievable? Think again. You're looking at it right now. Talk about a space with serious character. Imagine if you could change the size of your house or slide the roof open whenever you wanted. It sounds simple in theory, but the engineering challenges were immense, yet they've been overcome. And all for one purpose: to bring people closer to nature.
Va encima del otro, ese es el segundo piso y veo que va a ser muy... Hoy, ¿qué es? 13, 14 de agosto, pues ya tenemos un muro.
A house made from shipping containers isn't something you see every day. At first, the neighbours didn't understand the idea at all. They couldn't believe that one could build a home out of something like this, but the owners managed to create a fully functional space, complete with a stylish kitchen and a practical bathroom. What really sets this house apart, though, is its eco-friendliness, a key factor in the future of architecture. This kind of housing is definitely for extreme adventure lovers. This futuristic shelter is perched at an altitude of 2,835 meters in the Italian Alps. But that's not even the most exciting part. To get there, you'll have to hike up the mountain, or for a more dramatic entrance, take a helicopter. Either way, soaking in a hot bath after the journey will feel twice as rewarding. A school bus as a lookout tower? It might sound like an odd combination, but it works. And not just that, it's a place the whole family loves to spend time. This unique project could very well become a new Wisconsin attraction. Get ready to see the world's tiniest home. The interior is extremely minimalist, so there's not much room to move around. But if you get creative, you might even fit an antique typewriter inside. And here's the real twist. This tiny home is actually inside a dumpster. It might sound insane, but these kind of projects are real. And here's something you've probably only seen in TV series. This isn't just an underground dwelling, it's an entire city designed for survival in any extreme conditions. Until the late 1960s, it was an active military facility, but now it's a place equipped with everything needed for comfort, even if the world changes beyond recognition. Sailing down the River Thames in London? Great idea. Living on a floating home on the Thames? Even better. It's not just about having a place to live, it's about embracing a unique lifestyle. You get to be at the heart of the city's action while still enjoying the serenity of watching the river flow. A repurposed train now serves as a hotel on a bridge over the Sabi River in Kruger National Park, offering breathtaking views of the surrounding nature. This very spot once saw the first trains bringing visitors to the park in the early 20th century, making the project much more than just a creative lodging concept. It's a tribute to history. A compact, transforming house, perfect for those who love minimalism, minimal space, maximum functionality. everyone dreamed of having a cozy corner like this in their childhood. And for many, that dream still lives on. Here's an idea of how to make it come true. Now that's what I call a hidden door.
Boys. What?
Be honest, how many hours would you spend in there? What can you do with an old construction crane? How about turning it into a luxurious temporary home with a breathtaking panoramic view of the city? Faralda in Amsterdam is a place like no other, where suites are perched high above the ground inside the crane's cabin. Wouldn't you love to see the city from that perspective? You've got an old Boeing 737 lying around, but can't quite figure out what to do with it. Happens to the best of us. But, jokes aside, someone actually found themselves in a similar situation and decided to turn the plane into a stunning piece of decor. Just take a look at how amazing it looks.
Wow! There it is. And it is for real. Hello, my friend. Oh, look, the nose is out there. Serendon Corner. Oh my God, I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep. I'm just going to be like looking at her admiringly all night. I have to say, I got the infinite legroom seat.
Who didn't dream of a tree house as a kid? This 4-story house was built in just 6 months on an 80-year-old mango tree. The idea came to the owner after being inspired by his favourite comic book character, Betal. You can find this unique structure in India, near the small city of Udaipur in the state of Rajasthan. Living in a submarine? That's like stepping into a spy movie, where agents are gearing up for a top-secret mission.
Und? Wie ist es?
Imagine a house disguised as a sub, with narrow corridors and an unusual layout. And instead of windows, you have portholes. Perfect for imagining fish or sharks gliding by. The only catch? You won't be opening one for a breath of fresh air. This house doesn't just stand out with its unusual design, it also speaks to the owner's love for photography and art. After all, it's often said that our home is a reflection of who we are. Why let an old, unwanted boat go to waste? Turn it into a summer house. As you can see, it fits all the essentials inside, making it a perfect home with a fascinating history. Plus, it's a great conversation starter for both the owners and their guests. What do you think of this idea? Hitch up a trailer and hit the road. No need to worry about roadside motels or stick to a fixed route. Then, spend the night by a lake and wake up to a breathtaking view. It sounds like a dream, but for owners of this kind of RV, it's a way of life. After watching this video, you'll realize that the future is already here. This is an automated terrace. Just imagine, when guests arrive, you can instantly turn a simple game of golf or a casual hangout into a stunning poolside party with the push of a button. Take a look at this incredible tent. Does it remind you of anything? It's the brainchild of some creative minds who worked on Tesla's development. Plus, it's fully energy independent with solar panels, batteries, and eco-friendly materials. What do you think of this futuristic invention? Ever thought about a home that can travel with you? Here's a quick guide on how to turn a regular cargo truck into a fully fledged mobile home. Want a change of scenery? Just start the engine and hit the road to explore new places.
And usually this is where I work on my computer, and there's a screen right here, and when I'm done I actually have gas struts that hold it up. Dirty clothes, blankets and pillows, the works. Nothing new. And when I want to sit back,
This tiny house in central London is definitely not for everyone. It's a perfect choice for those who appreciate smart design. Surprisingly, even with fewer windows than usual, the interior still feels bright enough. Do you like compact spaces like this? What if I told you there's an entire underground city in Australia, located in Coober Pedy? It's hard to believe, but these are real underground homes, a symbol of life in extreme conditions. It's almost frightening to think about the intense heat in this area, which forced people to build cool underground shelters. You might not believe it, but a house made from shipping containers isn't just a temporary shelter for construction workers. It can be a fully fledged home for a big family. What could be more economical and practical? The only limitation is the climate. Such a house wouldn't be the best choice for harsh winters. The ultimate tent on wheels for the most hardcore explorers who venture where no one else has. From snow-covered peaks to endless desert dunes, this compact trailer unfolds into a fully equipped mini home in no time, ensuring you're always ready for the wild. A clever way to keep something hidden from prying eyes.
Now I have on the back this little rock. So if I put it in the center, it'll open. Pretty simple.
Aquí estamos en Boca de Tiburón, en los pesqueros de Boca de Tiburón, en Risco Alto. Estamos en Risco Alto. Están mirando ahí los tablones, que son como especie de unos balcones de la calle, igual que un edificio. Miren los faraones aquí.
The Bolwoningen, or spherical houses, are an unusual architectural project in the Netherlands, built in the 1980s. lead architect firmly believed that a spherical shape was the most natural and efficient form for a home. What do you think? This house may be tiny, but inside it's a whole world of coziness and harmony. Its blue exterior makes it look like something out of a fairy tale. Despite its size, it has everything needed for comfortable living, and more. It's a perfect reminder that true comfort isn't measured in space, but in the feeling of home and smart design. The perfect home on wheels for those who prefer to travel in comfort without excess. There's simply no room for unnecessary things, and that's actually a great life hack. This pristine paradise is nestled in the dense eucalyptus forests, just an hour's drive from Sydney in the Blue Mountains. Built on top of the trees, the house offers the perfect setting for a romantic getaway or a complete escape into nature, far from the hustle and bustle. Imagine watching breathtaking sunsets and sunrises from the comfort of your warm bed. One of the most harmonious examples of human-nature collaboration is the Mirror House in Switzerland. Its walls are covered in reflective panels, causing it to almost vanish into the surrounding landscape, perfectly reflecting the mountains, sky, and forests. Would you say it deserves to be called a masterpiece of modern design? These guys definitely know how to create something magical with their own hands, and they proudly show off the results. Scandinavia is known for its charming wooden cabins that seem straight out of a fairy tale, and it's no wonder they originated there. Spending even a few nights in one is a great way to experience the Norwegian concept of friluftsliv, a philosophy of living in harmony with nature and enjoying the great outdoors. Crystal Mill is one of the most scenic historic landmarks in the US, nestled at the foot of the mountains in Colorado. Built in 1892, this old watermill has a fairy tale charm, standing in striking contrast to the rushing waterfall and rugged peaks beyond. It's the kind of place you could admire for hours without ever getting tired of the view.